Hi guys, how's it going? What I'm trying to talk about today is how to use English qualifications in learning English. The claim that qualifications like TOEIC or ACAN are not practical sounds superficial appearing, but it doesn't hold up under scrutiny. Some people repeatedly and officially said that real English cannot be measured by qualifications like TOEIC score, but what lies beneath that kind of argument is often something they don't want to admit or something they are trying to hide. What preparation for qualification provides a clear target and something like a compass in our journey. It shows us what to do, how to improve, and how far we've come. Without clear destination, it would be easy to lose focus and direction and stop learning halfway. Qualification does more than just check our grammar and vocabulary. It creates stress and pressure, and that pressure fuels motivation, which is something every learner needs to stay on track. Here's what often happens. Some people strongly argue that qualification is fake and useless just because they are afraid of it, or they just give up only after trying several times and they know deep down they can't prove themselves by official certificate. As a natural and poor excuse to save face, they end up trying to tear down the very thing they couldn't get over, but that kind of attitude gets you nowhere. It just spread doubt to other learners, especially high school students. What qualification provides is a measurable fact. It just reveals what we can do with what we have in reality, not in our imaginations. It just offers solid proof, which is objectively verified by official institutions. I mean, society or others could care less for our own self-judgment without proof. Like I am Aiken Godan. In spite of this, we hear from time to time the claim qualification is useless or meaningless. It's just fake, or one authority in world entrance examinations even say my English level is far beyond the qualifications. It would be a Aiken Godan if I took the test. That's why students don't need it to learn real English. Yeah, that might be true in some cases, but in most cases, being able to deal with a well-designed test proves that your English level is valid enough to handle at least some situations. It is true, test doesn't capture everything, but it still shows how well you understand, how quickly you process, or how clearly you respond. And that exactly something real communication requires, right? What we also have to keep in mind is how much confidence a good result of test will bring about. It could be a turning point which could completely change the way we see ourselves. It stays with us even long after the test is over, and always keep us honest about where we stand. No casual conversations or chat can replace the glorious moment or sense of accomplishment that comes from achieving our own specific goal. So it's easy to say test doesn't capture everything, but what takes courage is to face it, to face the mirror of truth that reflects what we really are, or what is really going on in our journey, whether it is moving forward or just sitting back. That's why people who avoid taking tests are likely to try to make them look meaningless. But what really matters is not score itself, but determination and struggle for it. The logical conclusion here is that a test isn't perfect, but it could be a powerful tool for learners. No student, no learner should ever feel ashamed of preparing for qualifications. It's not escape from reality or real English. It's where our journey begins with solid foundation and official proof, not only for others or society, but for ourselves. What do you think about this? Thank you for watching.